Good morning and happy Easter. I hope everyone had a great morning. For Children's Church lesson, we decided to do the resurrection eggs this morning. Some of y'all might remember that Miss Imelda did this last year during the Easter egg hunt, and we all enjoyed it very much, so we decided we might just go ahead and do that again this morning. So I have the eggs here, and we'll just go ahead and get started. That's in Spanish. Okay, egg number 1. Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, "Go into the village in front of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, you shall say, 'The Lord needs them, and he will send them at once.'" The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put them on their coats, and he sat on them. Most of the crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. So in egg number 1, we have the donkey. Okay? Egg number 2. Then one of the 12, whose name was Judas, went to the chief priest and said, "What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?" And they paid him 30 pieces of silver, and from that moment he sought an opportunity to betray him, to hand Jesus over to the enemies. Now let's see what's inside the number 2 egg. We have the coins. The pieces of silver. Can y'all see? Okay. All right. Moving on to number 3. And he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink of it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many of the forgiveness of sins." And that comes from Matthew 26:27 through 28. All right, number 3 is a purple egg, Abby. Let's see what's in this one. It is a cup. Can y'all see? Okay. Number 4. And they went to a place called, I can never say this, Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, "Sit here while I pray." And he took with him Peter and James and John, and began to be greatly distressed and troubled. And he said to them, "My soul is very sorrowful, even to death. Remain here and watch." That comes from Mark 14:32 through 34. That is egg number 4. It's orange, Drew. And what do we have? Praying hands. Can y'all see? Okay. Number 5. Then Pilate took Jesus and whipped him. That came from John 19:1. What do y'all think's in number 5? A whip. Okay? Number 6. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the governor's headquarters, and twisting together a crown of thorns, they put it on his head, and kneeling before him, they mocked him. Matthew 27, that's verse 27 through 29. This is a yellow egg, number 6. And this is the crown of thorns, if y'all can see. Okay. Number 7. So they took Jesus and went out, bearing his own cross, to the place called the place of a skull, which in Aramaic is Golgotha. There they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on either side, and Jesus between them. John 19, that's 16 through 18. Number 7 is a darker yellow egg, and in here we have a cross. A lot of y'all made crosses this week for us during your challenge. Those are really, really good. All right, number 8. When the soldiers had crucified Jesus, they took his garments, his clothes, and divided them into 4 parts, 1 part for each soldier. Also his robe. The robe was seamless, woven in one piece from top to bottom. So they said to one another, "Let us not tear it, but cast lots for it to see whose shall it be." John 19, 23 through 24. Egg number 8 is green. What do we have here? A dice. So that's in reference to the fact that they were betting on who was going to get the robe. Okay. Number 9. So the soldiers came and broke the legs of the first and the other who had been crucified with him. But when they came to Jesus and saw that he was already dead, they did not break his legs. But one of the soldiers pierced his side with a spear, and at once there came blood and water. That came from John 19, 32 through 34. Egg number 9 is another purple. Abby. Peyton. A spear. Can y'all see? Okay. Number 10. When it was evening, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who also was a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate ordered it to be given to him. And Joseph took the body and wrapped it in clean linen cloth and laid it on his new tomb, which he had cut in the rock, when he rolled that great stone to the entrance of the tomb and went away. Matthew 27, that's 57 through 60. Number 10 is a blue egg. And what do we have? The white cloth. See? Number 11. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended. He came down from the heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him, the guards trembled and became like dead men. Matthew 28, 2 through 4. This is a pink egg, number 11. And it's a stone. All right, number 12. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus. I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has risen. As he said, come, see the place where he lay." Matthew 28, 5 through 6. Anybody want to guess what's in number 12? It's a golden egg. And that egg is empty, just like the tomb. All right, guys, that is our lesson for today, and we will have a devotion tomorrow morning at 11:30, and we'll have some new challenges for this week. I'm excited to see how that goes. Y'all log on and let's follow along this week. And thank you all for participating today or yesterday in the egged activity. That was so much fun. We all enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing y'all's pictures. They were so great. And thank you to all the children's church leaders who pitched in and made that happen, for the ones who got out and delivered and all that stuff. We really appreciated. And hopefully next year we'll be back to having a Easter egg hunt like always. But for now, change was good. I love you all and happy Easter. Goodbye.